Just about an hour ago, our state became the latest to challenge the federal government on medical marijuana. Good evening, I'm Christopher Sine. The lawsuit does put the brakes on the new law in Arizona. ABC 15's Steve Kuj is live in the newsroom. And Steve, this lawsuit was filed to clear up some confusion about the legality of marijuana.
Yeah, Chris, and it's all over this letter right here. This is the cause of the confusion, direct from Arizona's U.S. attorney. He says that even though we may have decriminalized marijuana for medical use on the state level, federally it is still very illegal and chargeable as a crime. So not wanting to get anyone in trouble, including state employees, and also taking chances with residents getting in trouble with the law, our State Attorney General Tom Horne, along with Governor Brewer, are now saying that they're going to sue the government for further clarification on this.
We felt the only way to resolve that conflict was to go to federal court and get a federal judge to say what people's rights are.
Yes, another fight with the federal government. This one over Arizona's voter-approved medical marijuana law. June 1st was supposed to be the day business owners could apply for permission to open marijuana dispensaries. Well, that's all been put on hold now. The U.S. Attorney for Arizona said the government will still treat those who use and deal marijuana like criminals.
So that created a terrible conflict because we have state workers whose duty it is to implement the state law, who are in effect facilitating the distribution of marijuana, and we have citizens who want to comply with Arizona law, subject to arrest by the federal government.
Attorney General Tom Horne says this lawsuit will clear up any confusion involving marijuana by forcing the federal government to take a stance. An attorney who represents marijuana dispensaries, Ryan Hurley, says Arizona's lawsuit could impact a lot more people than just Arizonans.
This issue has not been decided by a federal court yet and could add ramifications nationwide for every state that's enacted a medical marijuana law. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people have relied on this and invested a lot of money in anticipation of it.
Horne says it's nothing personal.
Both the governor and myself were opposed to the initiative, but both of us also believe in enforcing the will of the voters, even if we disagree with it.
Now, I just received a statement from the U.S. Attorney at the center of all this, Dennis K. Burke. He tells me that all that has changed here is Attorney General Horne's threat of a lawsuit to block this new state law from going into effect, medical marijuana, that is. He goes on to say that when it comes to drug enforcement, his priorities of the federal government will continue to be armed and violent offenders and drug traffickers. Live in the newsroom, I'm Steve Kuj, ABC 15 News.